do.
What do you mean by chrome dome synths?
You know, them early model synths. Looks like metal wrapped over mechanical innards. You see them here and there doing who knows what for the Institute.
Wait, they have a minefield?
Yeah, the mother of all minefields. I couldn't draw you a map if I tried.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Hey, Ricky.
You need something else?
We're assaulting the base. Once we strike, use your rifle to pick off anyone you can see. A lot of lives are depending on us.
You silver-tongued son of a bitch. All right, I'll take a couple shots. If I see any of them coming for me, I'm running for the hills. We're done.
Hey there.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
Speaking of truth, why did you lie to Ricky?
My job in the railroad, so you handled the talkie talk and I got to watch from the sidelines. Go team us.
He's probably telling the truth. But you never know.
I agree. Odds are good we can take him at face value. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So we're going in through the escape tunnel.
Tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal.
Easier, but... back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Garrett.
You want me to take a look at that terminal?
Nice.
Boys ran away with machines.
Someone left a rail sign here. This one
Want to waste now, would we?
Wait, see the box in the center of that rail sign? Looks like maybe
I don't care about that, man.
Look around.
Playing the game a lot different this time.
We managed to turn over the fences. Barely slid coursers down. Hey, probably saved some lives.
You must be terminated.
Terminating any style life form.
Think they're gone for good?
Please lower your weapon.
Yep. I lowered my weapon. Just wait a minute. I went in the house and grabbed my weapon, stepped on the porch just as I thought the fools kept stepping. Let's listen to some radio. There we go. Nope. Fail. 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 Yep.
That's it.
Curious.
I caught him before he got away.
Prepare to be shocked. Not every Slocum's Joe has a map. It's a tunnel complex underneath it. We're entering a secret defense intelligence.
Nothing but a tomb
It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
Got it. There we go.
Classical music for killing shit. Can't go wrong with that. Get that too. Man, you got to move your ass out the way. I hate when they get in the way of me. When the bathroom. In the bathroom. Ooh, got me one. Look at you. Oh, bent out of shape.
That's it.
There we
Time to pull out that big boy. That grown man. That grown man. That grown man. He gonna knock your basket loose. What's in here? We got in here. What is this? I check everything while I proceed.
I'm in.
Open up that door. What y'all got up in here? What are cookies and shit? Ain't no cookies. What's down here? Only Lord knows. Ooh, cookie!
Movement detected.
A lot of movement detected. Get your ass off that.
Destruction of.
Get your ass. Sit your ass. Oh, you tried to sidestep this shit? Sit your ass. Yeah. Move out my way, Deacon.
Where's that play button?
Carrington, Stanley, Salis Agrote, Supreme Lex.
Open says me.
Where do you people run to?
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy would want you to have his...
What's so special about the gun?
Tinker Tom restored it. You'll meet him later. It's cutting-edge old-world tech. It's powerful and, more importantly, quiet. You'll never find another weapon like it. Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn...
I don't want this. What is this? Got one right here, man. Hold up, man. What the other bullshit at? That bullshit out of here. Matter of fact, come here.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Man, I'm finna give you a weapon, man. Hold on to that for me.
I think we ought to talk.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, anything you want to know?
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world. Such people in it.
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. First person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
Tried to go back and say thanks, once I'd gotten myself established. But the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
I do what's needed.
Well, you certainly seem to judge doing good pretty high on your list of necessities.
Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. You should probably head out.
Thank God someone managed to close the security door in time. Carrington's prototype is in there. Where's that play button?
Carrington, Stanley,
someone
Salis,
should make
Grote,
use of it.
Subliminal X.
Open says me.
Excuse me.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retreating.
Let's find a prototype then.
Together with you, I like our odds.
Nice.
There's an elevator at the end of the hall. Should be a hell of a lot easier fighting the chrome domes on this side of the minefield.
Sensor reading detected.
Yes.
End of the line. Just power up the elevator.
Going up.
We'll be taking that.
Through. Got it.
Hey, time to reel him in. What's that saying over, mate? What the fuck was that? You killed him!
and the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Every word he said was true. And then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
I don't want a code name.
Code names aren't optional. All agents need to keep their identities secret to protect themselves and those close to them.
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Call me Bullseye.
Well, from what Deacon says of your fighting skills, Bullseye seems apt. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets. So be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched. Lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
She's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show her the ropes. Feel free to welcome her aboard. That is all.
Delightful. Let's waste more of my time, shall we? Please, I do have important duties to attend to. Delightful. Let's waste more of my time, shall we? Delightful. Let's waste more of my time, shall we? Delightful. Let's waste more of my time, shall we?
Let me see the phone. Watch out.
Please, I do have important duties to attend to.
That's the bathroom, man. I'll see y'all later, YouTube.
Let's waste more.
I'm gonna go kick it with my son I haven't seen in a long time.